for our community spotlight. And today, United Way of Hardin County, Michelle Daniels is joining me. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning, Angie.
Oh, we've got some great stuff going on in Hardin County, all to benefit the United Way and all the things that you do up there. So why don't you introduce our guests today?
My guest is Bob and Stephanie Temple. They were last year's honorary co-chairs, and they spearheaded an event last year, the Hardin Half Marathon. And this is the second annual event that's getting ready to take place.
Okay, so who wants to start? Bob or Stephanie?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Okay. Tell us all about what's going on.
Okay. Well, a little background. Last year, when all these type of events were virtual instead of in person because of, that COVID thing, somebody approached me about let's see if we can do an event here in Hardin County, because there's a lot of people in Hardin County always went to the nationwide Children's Hospital Columbus Marathon. And since it was canceled, they said, let's just make a route and just do our own and have fun at it. Well, all of these type of events are always a fundraiser for somebody, whether it's the breast cancer people, Children's Hospital, cerebral palsy, or whatever, every one of these type of events is a fundraising event for somebody. So I asked Stephanie, my wife, I said, what if let's just make it an event and have it benefit the United Way. So we did. We had a few other people help us. Like Michelle said, in 6 weeks, we were able to pull it off. Now, it probably wasn't as smooth as it could have been. There were a lot of bumps in the road, but we did pull it off, and we got some pretty good money for United Way. So this year we decided to do it again. We'll get more of a head start and do things a little differently. We got a different route for this year than we had last year. We've hired a timing company, so there'll be, the giant archway with the stopwatch on it, and everybody's race number, the bib, will have an RFID chip in it. So when they cross the start-finish line, the computer will automatically pick it up and give them their time. And kind of give it a big city feel to a small town event.
And you have more than just, it's more than what is appeared. You said you have a 5K plus this half marathon. And tell me all the different events and who this would be tailored to.
Okay, there's a 13.1 mile half marathon, which is, for the the runners and walkers who are very dedicated to that type of activity. It's long. It takes a couple hours to finish, start to finish, depending on your pace, of course. There's also a 5K, which is 3.105 miles if you do the math. And that's for maybe just weekend runners, people who just want to do something because of the charity that's involved, but it's not as difficult as a marathon would be. Then there's a 1K or a 1 mile fun run or walk, which is for young parents with young children that can't be on an event like that on their own. Mom and dad can hold their hand and then they can do an event. And we also have a 25 mile bike ride, which would be for bicyclers.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. I love that you include the bicycles because I'm not much of a runner. Little something for everybody. So how do people get involved? I mean, how do they get on board and signed up?
Well, in our Facebook group, the Hardin Half Marathon, which is sponsored by a local, we have a presented by sponsor, and they are, that's in the name of our event, Hardin Half Marathon, presented by Quest Federal Credit Union. And you can go to that group, and the links to the sign up are on there.
Hardin Half Marathon.
Yeah, and also the links to look at the route map if you want to see that.
Okay, fantastic. Hardin Half Marathon on Facebook.
Facebook, correct.
And are there other things that people should know about? Sorry, Stephanie, what was that?
We also have a page on Instagram, And I believe that from the United Way website, there's a link. If you go to United Way of Hardin County, there's a link there that you can also access. So it's very, should be very easy. The prices are there, and we just want everybody to remember that the money that they're paying is a donation to United Way. We have had sponsors that are covering the major expenses that are involved in the race. So even if you're not a runner, but you want to participate, if you do the 1 mile, then that's a donation to United Way. Everyone that participates, regardless of the category, will get a medal, a t-shirt. If they register by the 12th, then will get the t-shirt. We have to give them 2 weeks notice. So that is there is some involvement where you're going to get some things back for your money and make a donation to United Way if you participate.
Fantastic. So can you give me a little idea about the route so people could come out and support the runners and bikers?
Yeah, it starts at our former Kmart building. Got a nice big parking lot there, so there's a lot of places for people to park. And then it goes north from there to the street that the elementary school building is on, and we turn west to the end of the elementary school building and then turn north from there. And it's just a loop route up around the county roads. We're staying off all the main highways. It's all county roads, and it's early in the morning, so traffic should be light. We're hoping the Sheriff's Department and the Kenton Police Department will support us like they did last year and provide some traffic control at intersections that may need it. We also have some volunteers from Ohio Northern University like we had last year to help with that and pass out water.
All right, let's talk about the date and the time. When is it?
Okay, it's September 26th at 8 a.m.
That's the registration time or the start time?
That's the start time.
Oh, wow. Early in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, you never know what the weather is going to be. Hopefully that'll be a cool time of the day. We can still get some hot days in September. And so it's a Sunday morning. So hopefully even if people have a church service later that morning, they can get out and participate and still make it to church. And so many of these events are held on Sunday mornings. And as Bob said, when we were doing the planning, a lot of people will be doing the Children's Hospital race and stuff in October. So this would be a great warm-up event for them. They can come here and do a practice run on our course and get themselves prepped up, because it's only 3 or 4 weeks later, I think, that race is in Columbus. So we welcome people not just from Hardin County, but it's open. We've been doing some targeted marketing on Facebook, and we've been inviting all over Northwest Ohio and Central Ohio. So we hope we have a great turnout for the event, not only for United Way and its 19 partner agencies, which will all benefit, but also for our local community. It's nice to have an event here locally where people will come to visit our community. I know some of the bike riders told us they really appreciate having a race here, because many times they have to drive out of town to start the race. It makes a very long day. Sometimes they have to stay overnight. So being able to just do the 25 miles from right here where they live is really a benefit to them, something they enjoy. So, and it's good for people to get outside, get some exercise. As much as we've all been cooped up, with COVID and everything, it's really an opportunity for people to come out and help United Way and get some exercise and whatever level they are at and enjoy this event with us.
Fantastic. And again, the information, Hardin Half Marathon on Facebook, and also Michelle, you've got it on your website at the United Way of Hardin County. So Michelle, all this fundraising, good stuff. What's it going towards?
It is amazing. Our community is very blessed by the temples, not just the United Way, but Hardin County itself. But Bob and Stephanie are such great supporters of the United Way. And this is just an amazing event for everybody from every age limit, really. And it will go to help support our 19 community partners. It will stay right here in Hardin County. And it is just a wonderful event that I get tickled seeing all the different people, even the kids that walked last year. I'm excited to see them again.
Yeah, fantastic. And how are we doing campaign wise? Tell me what your plans are for that.
Campaign kicked off 2 weeks ago. Our goal is 155,000. We're very conservative this year because we are still being affected by, as Bob said, the C word. So we are excited. We know that we will be able to reach goal because like this event and people like the temples that come together to put on events like this, our county is wonderful. They always support and rally together and make sure we hit that goal. And our honorary chairs this year is Burl Rogers and her family. So we're really excited to get campaign kicked off. It's already started. We're already at 10%. So we're just excited to see these events because we have a lot of other events scheduled. But this one is really kind of our first one to get going. And I think it's a great one for the community itself.
Fantastic. It's happening on the 26th of this month, and y'all can find the information right there at the United Way of Hardin County. Thank you, everyone, for taking some time to get on the line with me and talk about this.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
opportunity. We appreciate it.
Not a problem. You have a
Thank you
great day.
very much.
Mhm.